Manufacturers who are affected by the severe floods, particularly in the central regions, have altogether filed compensation claims with their insurance companies to the tune of more than 10 billion baht, according to the General Insurance Association president. The association expects insurance claims from flood-hit manufacturers to total at 10 billion baht a year, most of which would be classified as auto and fire insurance. Factories in industrial estates have insurance coverage for floods and business interruption, but are largely foreign firms who seek overseas insurers, the General Insurance Association president, Jirapan Asawatthanagun has said. Ayutthaya plans have a total of 200 billion baht in insurance coverage, according to the association. Normally, damage from flooding tends to less serious than that caused by fire, and buildings and machinery can be repaired and renovated. Compensation claims from businesses with insurance covering flood situations are unlikely to be much higher than the normal overall yearly level, Jirapan said. Meanwhile, fewer than 1% of households have insurance that covers flooding, so compensation claims will not be high, he said. However, the association believes the severe flooding will boost the number of people who buy policies that cover flooding as well as fire damage. Compensation claims under auto insurance are also not expected to be high, as claims can only be made under first-class policies. Moreover, many flood victims park their vehicles on bridges or higher ground, so auto claims are unlikely to be higher than those from the manufacturing sector.
Well, insurance companies are also affected very much with this massive flood over the country. And on the line with us, we have Kun Somprn Serupthawin from Tipaya Prakanpai or Tipaya Insurance Public Company Limited. สวัสดีครับ Kun Somprn.
สวัสดีครับ
Good afternoon, Kun Somprn.
Yes, Kun Somprn, can you share with us the assessment of the damages that's affecting the insurance companies right now, especially your company, with the General Insurance Association totaling the figures of about 10 billion baht?
Yeah, at this moment, even though that the flood is spread around the countries, and a lot of the factories and also the households have some insurance, but as the flood is still going on, not much of the insurers have already notified the loss to the insurance industry. But we have some estimation that the loss may be more than 10 billion baht at this moment.
Okay, so you confirm the figure?
Yeah, because just last night we had a meeting among the general insurance associations, and we tried to make the estimation of the total loss that may occur for this occurrence, for this flooding. We're still setting up the committees and to summarize all the figures. So at this moment, there is just a rough figure that it should be something like 50 billion estimation of the loss.
And just for Tipaya Insurance, Kun Somprn, what's the company's exposure and potential claims from policyholders?
At this moment, we have been notified, 75 of our major clients already notified to us. And the estimated loss at this moment is something like 250 million baht.
250 million baht?
Yes, yes.
Okay, for the industrial sector, especially in Ayutthaya and Pathum Thani, where estimated flood damage would be high, what would be the figures for the claims from your clients, and can you really handle them?
Yeah, in the Ayutthaya and Lopburi provinces, we have 8 of our major clients, which is the factories producing these spare parts for the motors, for the motor cars, something like that. And those 8 factories already reported that their factory has been flooded, totally flooded. And only that is estimation of the loss is something like 200 million baht.
Okay, can you really handle that number?
Yeah, we have 8 factories reported that their factory has been flooded, and the total estimation of the loss at this moment is about 200 million baht, 200 million.
Kun Somprn, one final question. When compared to previous years, what's the expanded exposure this year of Tipaya securities?
Well, for this year, since the flood is spread all around the countries, and especially it's going to the industrial park, which we have a few of our clients within that industrial park. So this year, we do expect that we're going to damage more than last year. But we are lucky enough because we have do the good protection on the reinsurance protections. So most of the risks has been transferred to the reinsurers. For our own reserve is not more than 50 million baht.
I see.
So it should be all right for our own financial status that we will not be expect that much.
I see.
Well, okay, thank you very much, Kun Somprn, for your share of information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Well, for our major commodity of Thailand, rice exports are expected to drop by almost half from the monthly average of 1 million ton to only 550,000 tons this month because of the floods. Chukiat Opat Wong, honorary president of the Thai Rice Exporters Association, said the export volume would drop gradually, and some importers had shifted to other rice exporting countries as some rice warehouses here have been damaged. Rice orders have gone to India, Vietnam, and Pakistan as some Thai exporters have faced difficulty moving rice from warehouses to the port, Chukiat said. Some Thai exporters have temporarily suspended order taking as they have low confidence of being able to deliver the buyers in time. At the same time, the higher price of Thai rice due to the pledging scheme has encouraged some buyers to order rice from rival countries. Currently, the Thai 5% white rice is quoted at $600 a ton, while Indian rice is $480 to $500 and Vietnam is $570. Earlier, rice export volume was projected at 600,000 to 650,000 tons this month. But difficulties in some ports with road transport, particularly in Ayutthaya, where many rice exporter warehouses and millers are located, have delayed shipping. Chukiat said export volume is expected at 550,000 tons this month, while many exporters have asked for a postponement of shipments. Rice exports reached 9.02 million tons in the first 9 months, an increase of 47.2% compared with the same period last year. But in September, export volume was down by 1.22% to 829,131 tons. He said exporters' stockpiles had not yet been damaged by flooding. However, water flows into the major warehouses located in Pathum Thani and nearby areas in Bangkok. Rice trading could be hit hard. Chanchai Ratananon, the president of the Thai Rice Millers Association, said about 130 rice warehouses in Ayutthaya and Nakhon Sawan were damaged by flooding, causing a delay in the starting in the pledging project. Meanwhile, Deputy Commerce Minister Phum Saraphon reported that the cabinet that only 10,000 tons of rice had entered the government's stockpiles since the pledging project started last Friday.